Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. This is Jinxryu coming to you with, um, well, a video, I guess. I'm basically just here to talk about some of the things that I enjoy, some of the things that I like. Prime example, I like anime. So I've kind of resolved to attempt to talk about anime on my channel from now on. Just kind of do little reviews here and there, random stuff, just kind of give you an idea of some stuff that's pretty decent to watch. What I'm going to start with is one of my favorites. It's called Sorcerer Hunters. This is a very, very good anime. Very funny, but at the same time very, like, there's a decent amount of action in it. It's basically, it's about, I'm just gonna hold this like this. Okay, I'm gonna focus the camera specifically on the case here and attempt to get all the characters in here. Okay, so hold on. It should be. Alright, so you got this guy here is the main character. His name's Carrot Glace. Everybody in the show, which is like one of the first jokes, is that everybody in the show has a food name. So you've got Carrot Glace, which I think these two, one is chocolate and one is Tira. I think this one's Tira and this one's chocolate. So it's tiramisu, chocolate masu. You've got Marin Glace, and then Gateau Mocha. These are the only ones that don't have food names. Big Mama, which is like their boss. Basically, they're all this team of adventurers that hunts down people that use magic for, like forbidden magic and spells that just have been deemed too dangerous, or it's kind of like a witch hunter scenario, except instead of just being like, oh, they have powers, because every one of them has powers too. It's just there are certain types of magic that are forbidden, and their job is to find the people using those types of magic and just make them stop, pretty much. It's not to kill them or anything like that, although if I remember correctly, most of the time it does end that way. Which kind of sucks, but it's basically just every time you use forbidden magic, they're supposed to come and stop you, and that's the whole premise. Along the way, there's a lot of funny stuff that happens. Carrot is kind of a lovable idiot. Like, he's not really stupid, but he's got a one-track mind. He's a lecherous character. So he's spending most of his time just trying to chase girls, and the two girls that are on the team are like madly in love with him, and their whole thing is they're always trying to basically, for lack of better, they're trying to cock block him. So it's like there's a lot going on. His brother is ambiguously gay. like he just kind of has this whole really incestuous sort of undertone, so that kind of makes it funny. Gateau is pretty much obsessed with himself, so he's a narcissist. And all the different characters, it's just a lot of fun, and there's a decent amount of action, and the story itself doesn't really settle in until I think roughly about the halfway point. Like everything's just kind of random at first, and they're just going from place to place, going against different enemies or whatever. And then when the story finally kicks in about halfway through, you're like, oh, you know what? This is so there is a story to this, and it's kind of cool the way that it's playing out. Uh, and they'll give you little hints here and there, but I'm not trying to give too much away, so that's pretty much about where I'm going to stop with the description. But overall, very funny anime, very worth watching. If you can pick up the DVD, by all means. I don't know if they still sell it because, like I said, this is kind of old. I'm pretty sure they do, but it's it's licensed by ADV Films. So if you go to advfilms.com, you can probably find it on there, if nothing else. Of course, you can, because it says so right on the back of the case. But if not, you can always try and find it online or something, or I'm sure maybe somebody's got it, like an episode or something, up on YouTube or some random site. So, just like I said, it's very worth the watch. If you watch it and you like it, let me know. Leave a comment below. If there's a particular anime you want to see me review or know my opinion on, by all means leave that down there too. If you want to see more of these videos, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you click the like button. It's down there somewhere. And I guess I will see you next time with another anime.